once in a while, one of my investor clients will come to me and ask me about investing in a short-term rental or an Airbnb property as opposed to their typical long-term landlord investment properties. And while I am certainly a fan of Airbnbs, and I think they're great income generators, there's one or two things to know before getting into the Airbnb investment search, and also how to pick the property. When people think about short-term rentals, they often think about vacationers. And these are the guests that are booking properties in fun or unique destinations, whether that's by the water or in the mountains or tucked away maybe in the woods or on a farm or in cities with historic sites or attractions. These are destination rentals, and these are what we most often see on platforms like Airbnb or VRBO, and their nightly rates usually do compare more to hotel or resort pricing. That's just one type of short-term rental. Another common category are the homes in the regular neighborhoods that rent for under 6 months, because really anything above that would be close to a classic type of lease for a property. A 9 or a 12-month lease, that would be considered more of a long-term classic investment rental. These types of short-term rentals that are in the neighborhoods often attract people that maybe remote workers or they're corporate travelers or just people in transition, maybe between homes or jobs. And the pricing here tends to definitely sit above long-term rental rates, the nightly pricing average. They'd be more on a nightly average than a long-term rental rate, but they're not nearly as high as the destination vacation property rates. And then there are the partial home rentals. And if you think about like short-term stays in a room or a portion of someone's house, these work well for people who are on the move or who maybe aren't ready for a full lease commitment, but need something flexible. The key takeaway is this: the type of property you purchase determines the type of guest you'll attract, and that affects both your demand and profitability. Doing your feasibility research, looking at who's already renting in the area and what they're charging and how booked they are, like what's their occupancy rate, is really the smartest first step when exploring the investment options in short-term rentals that might work for you. If you'd like more insight on getting started with short-term rental investing, feel free to reach out. I'd be glad to walk you through it. My investor client bought this Airbnb property with me a couple of years ago, and it is truly medicine. I've been thinking about it so much since we closed 2 years ago. I finally booked some time for myself. What would we do without our Airbnbs, right? If you'd like more information about this particular Airbnb property, by the way, it's called A's by the Northern Neck. It's on Bimini Creek, so it's on the creek, on a river. It's a lovely big home, very contemporary and modern. You can come and do stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, just hang out on the dock, which I've done in the mornings with my coffee, to have a sundowner up on the deck of the home. Incredible place. I can't say enough about it. Reach out to me about that, or you just look it up on Airbnb, A's by the Northern Neck. And then if you'd like more information about Airbnb investing in general, reach out to me.